Hello everybody, how are you doing? This is Important Raw Advice, and I didn't really want to do a show on this because quite honestly it's the most ridiculous topic I could ever do a show on, and I don't really want to entertain it. This whole race issue is just honestly getting on my nerves. I see it on the media, I see it people being media, people on YouTube all the time, blah blah blah, entertaining BS is what you're doing. Because when you get up on these videos and you speak on this and you speak on that when it comes to race, then you are being part of the problem. Because what you do not realize is that you're looking at race in the first place. If you speak it out your mouth, you're being part of the problem. Let me explain something to you, and you may not like it, but it's a cold hard fact. There are people out here dying for our freedom, dying for us to be able to make the decisions that we make. And if you are not one of them, then you need to shut up. Stop hating on people for dating in and out of their race, because quite frankly, it's none of your damn business. And I'm sure it hurts your feelings. I'm sure it does. It hurts your little feelings that I'm saying this, but quite honestly, people have the right to make their decisions. Nobody went through what they went through in history so that we could turn around and not be innovators ourselves and make changes and do different things. The people that went through what they went through in history did not go through what they went through so that we could all stick together in our own cultures. No, so we could go out and expand and see other people and be with different people. Okay? So if you see somebody out of your culture and they're dating somebody from another culture, shut up. Shut up. It's none of your business why they do what they do. You don't rule their life. You don't own their life. What are you going to do? Kill everybody that doesn't make decisions that you feel like they should make? No. Because you're not out there dying for them to be able to make that decision. Shut up. Stop saying, this is happening because I'm black. This is happening because they're white. This is happening because they're Asian. This is happening because they're an old lady doing a midget. And start saying, this is happening because I'm a bad person. Say it with me. I'm a bad person. I make bad choices. I make bad decisions, and bad things happen. Society as a whole wants to place blame on something, no matter what it is, instead of looking in the mirror. So obviously a lot of people have taken it upon themselves to say, oh well, it's because they're black, they're like this, they're white, they're like this, they don't like their own kind, that's why they're dating these people. You know, shut up. And the only reason you say that in the first place is because, God's honest truth, you're a hater. In your mind, everybody should be with you, or at least somebody like you. Shut up. Everybody should be looked at as the same anyways, regardless of skin color, regardless of background and race. We are all human beings and individuals who need to learn to come together instead of fighting apart. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I came up being an innovator. I wanted to make a change in this world, and I wanted it to be positive. Hell, I suppose if I followed suit, I would be racist like most of the white people are on this earth. And you know you are. I'll be honest with you, you know you are. There are a lot of you out there. But no, I chose to stand up, be different, be an individual, and date outside of my race. And I did that not because I have a problem with my own race, but because that was my preference. That was my choice. And you have no right, unless you're dying for my freedom, to tell me anything. Nobody can tell me anything anyways, because I'm a real person. I'm real. I'm raw and I'm real. I'm going to do what I want to do. Do you understand? I'll make the choices that I want to make. Okay? And it's not because I'm white. Okay? Stop pointing at people's races for blame. Stop saying things about people's races and pointing to things. And start realizing that all that matters at the end of the day is that at the end of our lives, we are a better person than we were yesterday. And we're not going to be a better person than we were yesterday by being the same that we are today. Okay? I am sick and I'm tired of hearing about race, because what you do not realize is I've been hate crimed against, and and the sad, sick part of it all is it's not been because I'm white. It's been because I've been with other people that aren't white. Isn't that a sad shame? Whatever. But I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to make the choices that I want to make. And you can't blame me. You can't blame me for making a decision not to look at people for their skin colors, for not being a racist. What you do not realize is you get mad for people dating outside of their race. In your mind, they're racist against their own race, but you're being racist because you're angry that they're dating outside of their own race. And racism is ugly, period. It's sad and it's sickening that instead of looking in the mirror and saying, I need to be a better individual, you're saying, no, they're a bad person because they're choosing to date outside their race. Or they're a bad person because they choose to date within it. You need to wake up, make better decisions, and understand the world does not revolve around what you think. The world is forever changing, and you can either keep up with it or be left behind. It doesn't matter to me, because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be the individual I was meant to be. I'm going to be the individual that makes changes, positive changes in this world, not one that makes negative decisions. You know, this whole video started because somebody came to me and said, I'll kill you if I see you and whoever black person you're with that obviously hates black people because they're with you. All I'm going to tell you is bring nice guns, 100 people, and the devil for shits and giggles, because that's a bridge you don't want to cross. You do not want to go and take it upon yourself to harm me, or especially a loved one I'm with. That's not something that's going to improve your life at all. That's a dance you don't want to attend. And I'm not just talking crap. I'm not an internet thug. I don't consider myself a thug or a gangster, period. I'm real. I'm raw. I'm in your face. And trust me, anything that I say on this camera, I will say to your face. With no issue whatsoever. Okay? Try me. But anyway, society as a whole has lost their minds. Say it with me. Wake up. Stop looking at people's skin colors. Period. I think the media plays into that a lot. I think, and you play into it. The media just wants to put out there that this stuff is important. The shows that they do on stuff like this, and then therefore in return the crowd wants to feed into it and say, yeah, this is really important. No, it's garbage. You should always remember where you came from, and you should always respect your culture and have love for it. But that does not mean that you turn around and you judge other people for being outside of their culture and being innovators and making changes. It does not mean that these people are making the choices that they're making simply because they hate their own cultures. And there's been people that have said this, but you guys just don't want to listen. You just don't want to listen. You want to hate. You want to hate. You want to be angry. You want to be mad at the world instead of changing into who you need to change into. And being a better person. It's much easier to place blame on race than it is to look in the mirror and say, this is why I am the way that I am. This is why they're making the choices that they're making. Because I'm making bad decisions myself. So if you pinpoint race, you talk about race, you get angry when people hang with other races, then kill yourself. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? If you get angry because people date only within their race, kill yourself. Because the fact of the matter is this, and this is the bottom line, the only life you should be worried about, and the only choices you should be worried about is the choices that you make as an individual. Not what the next person does, not the choice that the next person makes, but you. That's what's going to better you as a person. I'm sick, and I'm tired, and it makes me want to throw up. Obviously, this plane doesn't want me to speak at all, sorry. But I'm telling you, and I'm not going to BS you. I'm never going to BS you. I know it's something that's never going to change. It's something that's been around since the dawn of time, and it'll be probably around to the end of it. People looking at other people's skin color and race and making a big issue out of it. And it's sad. It's really disgusting. You know, I would have never had any of the amazing experiences that I have had if I thought inside the box and did not choose to be different. And that does not mean, any individual, this is what I think they should be doing, and that's what they want to do. Okay? So if they choose to date all white, if they choose to date all black, if they choose to date a giraffe at a zoo, that's their choice. And I don't think that they should be bashed for it. Because you are a sad individual who wants to make bad choices, and you're angry at the ones that they make. You're a sad person. You're miserable, in my book. Stop playing into this media crap, the stuff that's portrayed out there, stuff in magazines, stuff on TV about race and everything else, about the problems they think that different races have and stuff like that. Stop playing into it, because what it's doing is turning you into media yourself, and you're out there barking this crap and basically begging for attention. The world will never change based on your thoughts. It will only change based on your actions. But one thing's for sure, the world will never be what you want it to be. The world will never be based off your thoughts. And you can kill people until the end of time, and you can hate on people to the end of time. But until you realize that the problem is coming within and not what's on the outside, you're always going to be a sad, miserable person. You're always going to be angry at the next individual instead of being happy with yourself. And that's where it starts, being happy with yourself. Because when you're happy with yourself, you're happy with other people. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter who they date. You're happy regardless. You're happy in your life. You're comfortable. Start looking in the mirror and seeing what's wrong with you instead of what's wrong with the next individual because of the choices that they make. Stop looking at people's skin color and saying they only do that because of this, that, and the other. No. Because the fact of the matter is, if they were the same as you, you wouldn't view their actions as wrong. If they were with you, if they were with you, you would not view their actions as wrong. That's it. Or somebody like you. And that's closed-mindedness. That's selfish. Why can't they be happy? Because you're miserable? Get the hell out of here. Anyways, I hate speaking on this. I hate it. It's garbage to me. It sucks. So I'm out of here. Anyways, this has been Important Raw Vice, and if you leave this world, don't do it, stupid. Have a blessed one.